Okay, welcome to the territory, mate. Good to be home and I guess ready to play some cricket.
Yeah, obviously in the middle of winter down south, so it's good to be up here to play some cricket and get outdoors and compete, I guess, which is what everyone wants to do this time of year. So there's a lot of cricket that's coming up. So hopefully we can put some good performances on the board as a team and individuals, and who knows what can come of it, I guess.
How about the homecoming, mate? Good to be home, get to see some family, see a few old coaches and stuff.
Yeah, there's not much family up here anymore. They all moved back when I did, but yeah, it's obviously good. I spent a lot of time here as a kid, and childhood friends at school and stuff like that. So it'll be good to catch up with a few people, but obviously here for cricket. So hopefully I can have some more good memories over the next couple of weeks.
When was the last time you played at Marara?
Actually, the South Australian team come up every year in the winter, so we actually come every year and play a couple of games, and I'm used to it. I've been there since I was a kid, so it'd be good to get back and have a run there.
I guess you sort of mentioned before on taking the next step. You've obviously played that one day international and looking to play a few more, and I guess what a great opportunity this is against top quality opposition.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that one day international was a good taste, I guess, and to be honest, a couple of years ago I probably wasn't ready for international cricket, so I think since then I've definitely worked on a few things and grown as a cricketer. So I think over the next couple of weeks, if I can put some performances on the board, there's lots of one-day international cricket coming up, so that's the goal, but we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, because I guess there was a few action problems there and you went away and worked really hard at them. I guess how's that coming along, and you're finding your form's obviously improved as a result?
Yeah, I mean that was about 18 months ago, so it was tough after that to rectify, but it's been a year and a half, so I think that part of my game's all good. I shouldn't have to worry about that again, and now it's just about taking wickets.
What's the focus this weekend, both from a team and personal point of view?
I think as a team, it's just learning, doing it the way that the top Australian boys do, I guess, is learning their game plan and doing it the way they do. And then obviously individuals, everyone has their individual goals, and we've got some fairly experienced players in our team that have played a lot for Australia. So I think they'll have a lot of, obviously their experience will help the younger blokes like myself, but it's just more getting out in the sun for a couple of weeks and playing some cricket.
How's it back,
Who do
mate?
you see in most fierce competition?
Opposition? Oh, I think every time. Obviously, the academy team's fairly inexperienced, but I think the international teams are all quality international players. So it's a bit like our team. They've got a few experienced players, and then the rest are young kids looking to make their mark. So it should be a tight series. It'll be hard to pick a winner.
How's the back, mate?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's never really good, but it's as good as it can be. So I've had a couple of weeks off back in Adelaide, and then a couple of weeks after I got back from India, the IPL. So I haven't played a lot of cricket in the last couple of months, which has been good to have a rest, but ready to get back into it.
It's a good mix of talent this side, isn't it? You've got plenty of test experience there with likes, Cam White, Phil Hughes, and then the good of the couple of up-and-comers, including yourself. So I guess who are you looking forward to playing alongside with, other than I guess the South Australia guys that you play with formally?
Obviously Cameron White being the captain's, as I said, has played a lot one-day international cricket for Australia. Clint Mackay is the bowler. He's fairly experienced and his record's outstanding as well. So those two are probably the two that I'm looking forward to playing with, because you don't get to play. You play against them for years and you never really get to play with them. So it'll be good to play under Whitey and see what kind of ideas he has as a captain and learn from him.
What about Ryan Harris, mate? Obviously a bit of a connection there with the South Australia thing too, but obviously pretty good to have him in there. A guy who's obviously just come off the Ashes and South Africa as well.
Yeah, he's new to the coaching game, obviously, but his experiences he's had as a bowler over his career, he's been there and done it all. So it's pretty much every time he speaks, you just listen, and and when it comes to bodies as well, bowlers' bodies, he's obviously been through a lot with his body. So for someone like me to learn from him, and hopefully he can start bowling up here as well. It'd be nice to see him back in the nets bowling, getting ready to make a comeback.
I guess, mate, finally for me, what's it going to require for you to get back to, I guess, in the green and gold for the international side?
I mean, it's obviously you got to perform in this next couple of weeks, but obviously the World Cup's coming up in about 6 months' time, so the next 2 weeks are important, but it's not really the be-all and end-all. Obviously, the one-day cup, when it comes in the domestic competition, is a massive one. So, it's just about playing cricket now. And hopefully I can do well, but if I don't, then there's always another couple of opportunities before the World Cup.
World Cup's on the radar?
I think everyone in the Australian cricket would be, if they're not thinking about the World Cup, they're probably in the wrong sport. So, I think everyone's thinking about it, and I definitely am as well. To be able to play a World Cup in your home country would be amazing. So.